はいどうも皆さんこんにちは、こんばんは。KT ゲームズの久保です。ということで NBA 2K 巻きでやっていきたいと思います。さあ本日はサンダーとの対決。
Alright, MP, check this out. Look, we're going to win tonight by creating more possessions and taking more shots. That means cutting down on turnovers and hitting the offensive glass hard and early, okay?
Yeah, if that's what the game plan is, I'll crash the boards all night, no problem.
Good. The rest of the team knows you're going after their missed shots, so someone's going to rotate to stop the fast break. Look, like right here. I want you to focus on attacking the rim, okay?
Okay. Hey, can I do it Moses Malone style?
That's right.
Yeah, and, you know, maybe I'll tap a few to myself, pat my stats a little bit. Only if we get way ahead, though.
How about you just snag the ball and kick it out to the open shooter, okay?
Yeah, that works too, coach.
All right, good. All right, look at this movement here. Right? You see how it creates space?
いい俺はキックアウトなんてせず自分で決めてしまいます。
What's up, MP?
よしよし、まず待つ。
Up next, the Thunder taking on the Pacers. For Oklahoma City, a 9.5 game gap between them and the top seed in the conference. They want to continue to improve. Pacers, Thunder, don't leave your seat. We'll be right back. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Tyrese Halliburton.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. In the front court, the forwards Mathurin and Siakam. Mitchell is out there with Halliburton. And it's MP in at the 5 spot. And for Oklahoma City, at the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. And it's Williams at the 3. One key story for MP over the course of this season: how he has really made it a point of emphasis to help his team out on the boards.
And you hear a lot of chatter sometimes in press conferences and interviews with promises of taking it to the next level. But I'll tell you what, MP has certainly delivered on his goal of attacking the glass. Even when teams know that's his MO and goal to battle down low, they have not been able to stop this man from dominating the backboards.
So at this stage of the season, Tim, some teams I feel are already starting to look ahead to the playoffs. Do you agree?
Yeah, I think you're going to glimpse at what that looks like because your adrenaline is going to take you there. But I think the focus should be on the here and now, continuing to get better on a daily basis.
If you're not looking at what's in front of you, you're going to lose what's perhaps ahead of you.
Boy, that is so true.
Pass to MP. Mitchell in the corner, from deep. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Halliburton for 3.
幸先よく1本取れたが
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game.
And that is one of the things Holmgren brings to the table. His rim protection is critical for this defense.
And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Wallace.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And it just seems like the Pacers have really shaken up the league, Greg, with their fast-paced, aggressive style.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, 2 star players who thrive in this up-tempo style. And if you look at the roster around them, the pieces fit.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with. Right back with his own
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Halliburton picks him up. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, the Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Smith checked in for the Thunder. The Pacers also with a sub. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. 6 on the shot. Rejection by MP. Dort, he's checked in for Holmgren. And the Pacers also making a change. Toppin's checked in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket no matter what D he's faced with. He averages about 31.5 points a game. Now, here's Mitchell. The lead is 2. Back to MP. Poked away. MP with a screen on SGA. And it's Halliburton missing. And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie, and you could just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure.
Here's MP after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Smith from past the arc. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Pacers trail by 3. Indiana moving it around. MP's shot is good. Thunder have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Smith kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And that's exactly why Hartenstein has a very high career field goal percentage. These are the kinds of shots he's hunting.
Here's Nembhard. He has yet to score. Mitchell in the corner. And Indiana, another 3.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Williams. 5 on the clock. Pass to Hartenstein. Off the mark here with the three-point shot. High-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Pacers lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
2ブロックかな今。うわ、クワドルプルダブルにあと多いっすね。
For Oklahoma City, Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein, and it's Case and Wallace in for Dort. Then for the Pacers, MP's checked in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Chris Middleton. Halliburton subbed in for TJ McConnell. On the court right now for the Pacers. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. In the front court, the forwards, Mathurin and Siakam. And it's MP in at the 5. Halliburton finds MP. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Back to MP. MP sinks the triple.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Holmgren can't hit.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish. They trust one another. And when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the ball. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks was outstanding. He added 43 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. How impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Here's Williams. The Pacers making the shot. Holmgren in the high post. And P's there.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Halliburton, that's good.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season, so Halliburton accurate from three-point land.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. Makes him 4 for 5 now.
Oh, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. Back to MP. Mathurin for 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Holmgren's got 13.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
MP has been leading the charge for the Indiana Pacers. He's raised his 3-point total to 6 now. A lot of points from beyond the arc. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Studio. Off the top, in the East, MP.
MP obviously deserves this. Impacts the game in so many ways. You can't overstate his importance to the team, Shaq.
That's right, MP. Put him on your back and roll, baby, roll.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Pacers.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Wow. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And the
Rejection by MP. And they'll get another chance. Halliburton against SGA. Down low. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think score. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who
なんで
come up with that crucial
なんでそんなに取れないんですか
big time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Mathurin passes to MP. SGA against Halliburton. Back to MP. Outside for Halliburton. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Halliburton's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pacers. Holmgren outside. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Takes the 3. Another miss by Holmgren. Pacers leading by 5. Rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. Here's MP. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Outside Mathurin. Back to MP. Clock at 6. Halliburton for 3. And Indiana, another 3.
You watch Halliburton shoot. The release is a little low, but it's quick and it's deadly.
We know about Holmgren's exceptional play defensively, but Tim, talk about his offensive game.
Well, he's incredibly versatile, Kevin. He can score down low. He can handle the basketball, shoots the 3, and I'm not talking about those shots. He has the mobility to even come off screen.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
MP. Wow, MP just explodes off the floor. What an athlete.
Thunder trailing by 8. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
What I like about Holmgren, he's a lot more physical than his frame would indicate.
Inside, Gilgeous-Alexander goes up and puts it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers.
オフェンスリバウンドを取りに行かしてくれない。
And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 3-point game.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
He just wants the ball more than anybody else on the floor, and it's ending up in his hands as a result.
And a guy who can get up off the floor. Halliburton will throw one down if you're sleeping.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Smith has checked in. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Indiana. SGA passes to Smith. Holmgren with a screen on Mitchell. From outside the arc. Rebound, Donovan Mitchell. Indiana leading by 5. And here's MP for 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Halliburton outside. Back to MP. It's Nembhard on the wing. Here's MP. Nembhard, the pass to MP. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
だと思ったよ。
Williams against Siakam. Williams inside. He has 5. 13 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
How many times have we seen a possession
やっと2
like
桁
that
離し
from
た
them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Smith. Now here's Holmgren from the arc.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Cason Wallace in for Smith. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. TJ McConnell comes in for Halliburton. Good look from Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Pass to MP. Now Nembhard. Wallace covering. Back to MP. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 8 points here in this quarter. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll return shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass.
He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Then for the Pacers, MP's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Halliburton subbed in for Andrew Nembhard. And so in the game for the Pacers. In the front court, the forwards Mathurin and Siakam. Halliburton is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's MP in at the 5, down low. Back to SGA. And down goes the 3.
And that's his second three-pointer tonight.
Indiana leading by 18. Mitchell fires. He's off from 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. MP with the rebound. Halliburton. And the layup is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Mathurin. Now Hartenstein. Holmgren knocks down the 3.
And playing up tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Outside Mathurin. MP outside. Outside Mathurin. Mitchell. The response triple. Answers back.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Holmgren fires. He drills the 3.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Here's Siakam. Launches from deep. Oh, the bomb from deep will go right down.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Pacers.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys, will push their win column up to 55.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Now Holmgren. Now Williams. And the rejection by MP. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Violation.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Now let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
That's a gritty performance from you and your team. What did it take to grind out this win?
It was exactly that, a grind. That was a tough team we just beat. I know I'm going to be sore tomorrow, I tell you that. I just knew in a game like this, every possession, every loose ball matters. I'm just happy we got it done tonight, you know?
Thanks for your time, MP.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific stuff, Dominic. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaFleur.
さあ、ということで、ワオ。ということで、次回がキーゲームラストっすね。ニックス戦頑張っていきたいと思います。はい、ということで本日この辺で会いたいと思います。さよなら。